What is going on, guys? Globe here. Welcome back to another achievement video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get all 15 achievements for DC League of Super Pets. This game is found on Game Pass, at least at the time of this recording. So if you have Game Pass, go ahead and check this one out. But I'm going to show you how to get all 15 achievements worth 1,000 gamer score, and it's going to take you roughly about 4 hours or so. There's really only one achievement that you need to worry about, which I'll describe in the video. But let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how to get all 15 of the achievements. Real quick, I just want to explain to you the campaign achievements. You're going to see this map when you first get started with the game. Each section of the map, there's 3 sections. Each section has a boss and an achievement for beating that boss, as well as beating the section itself. Those are just campaign related, and you should get them just by playing naturally. Now, all of the levels are pretty straightforward and pretty easy for the most part. The last level of each section, where you actually have to fight the boss at the end of it, it does get a little bit challenging when you have to manage your health. So what I would recommend doing is getting to the last checkpoint before the boss, and then just killing yourself basically, and you'll respawn with full health and kind of get to reattempt the boss. I'm going to go ahead and leave up all 3 of the last levels on screen now, including the boss fight, so you can just kind of see how you get through the level and how you beat the boss if you're having trouble, and then I'll catch you guys at the end of that.
Get a grip, Lex. Your heavily armed robot.
I love... He can't just keep narrowly escaping, right? How is that power suit so fast? Where are all these bots coming from? So...
Come out, Lex. Metropolis. Really enjoyed destroying your power suit.
Way to go!
Alright, so as you're playing the game, you're going to have the upgrade options. There's an achievement associated with each upgrade, so with your health, your stamina, chip, Murton, and PB. There's an achievement with each of those. All you have to do is max out the upgrades to get all of those achievements. So as you're playing through the campaign, if you check your upgrades, you'll see in the upper left-hand corner that little star symbol that shows how many points you have to distribute. So go ahead and distribute those whenever you get the chance to, and eventually you'll have all the achievements for that. But that's very straightforward. Just max out all the upgrades and you'll get those achievements.
Flying into action.
Alright, so now we're going to be getting into some of the achievements that are a little bit more specific, like this one. This one is for getting a A rating at the end of the level, which is the Doggo Rating. I would recommend doing this in the first section of the game, because those levels are a lot easier. Or you could just try to get it as you're playing through those levels naturally. But basically what it means is you have to complete the level with over 75% health and kill most of the enemies on that level. So I'll go ahead and leave up the level on screen now just to show you kind of how I got through it with more than enough health and killing most of the enemies. But yeah, just try to do this on the first section of the game. You can always replay levels, so pick one of the easier levels and just try to complete it without taking much damage and while killing everything in your way.
I love being a hero.
If you are having trouble with that achievement, getting the Doggo Rating, you can wait until you fully max out your health. That'll make it a lot easier. Now this one's very similar to the last one. You'll probably end up getting both of them at the same time, if nothing else. But this achievement is for completing a level with over 85% health, so barely taking any damage at all. If you get to a certain checkpoint, I do believe you can kill yourself and then respawn at that checkpoint with full health and complete the level, and that will count. Don't take my word for it though, I have not tested that. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work, but you'll probably get this one just by playing naturally through the first section of the game anyway.
We make a great team.
Alright, so the next achievement is for getting a perfect adoption. So at the bottom left hand screen you're going to see the adoption center. The first step to this is to read what the description is of the pets and try to match them up with the 3 items on the right. So for example, that lizard prefers wheat over white. You select the bread option and it levels him up. You're going to have to give each animal 2 items to be able to level them up so they are ready for adoption. But you're only going to be able to give them 1 at a time. You're going to have to give them 1, then go complete a level, and then come back and give them another one. Once they're ready for adoption, it's pretty simple. You just match up one of the descriptions for the animal with one of the descriptions for the people. So for example, this bird can tie a bow in record time, whereas the person prefers formal wear. That's where they match up because they like to dress well, I guess. Once you do that once, you'll get an achievement, and if you keep doing that, you will continue to get attribute points so you can fully upgrade your character. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into what I would consider to be the hardest achievement in the game, which is beating a level without defeating any enemies. Now there are tons of levels that this is possible on, like many of the levels in the green section of the game. It is possible to do this because they are easier levels. But I found it much easier to do it the way I'm about to explain to you, so just bear with me because I am going to have to explain quite a few things here. I'm going to go ahead and try to describe how to unlock the quest if you haven't already, and what you need to do to re-unlock the quest if you accidentally beat it without knowing that's the quest you needed for the achievement. So first things first, just beat the game, right? Just go through all the levels, beat the game, upgrade your character fully, get all those achievements. Just beat the game. Now, as you're beating the game, you're eventually going to start unlocking side quests, and there's really only one side quest that you want. In the red section of the game, you're going to see the side quest that I've circled on screen now. That is the one you want. If you haven't unlocked that yet, just keep playing through the game until you fully beat it. And if it still hasn't unlocked, then you're going to have to grind for it. So, alright, so bear with me. This is going to get confusing, but I'm going to do my best to explain it as best as I can. Each section of the game, so the Flash section, the Green Lantern section, and the Wonder Woman section, they have safety meters, right? Where the circle of the emblem is. So you complete a level, it fills half the circle. You complete another level, it fills the entire circle, and your safety meter is full for that section of the game. When a safety meter drops to 0, it spawns a side quest usually. So hypothetically, let's say that your red section of your game, your Flash section, is full safety meter. And then you go play 2 missions in the Wonder Woman section. Okay, that's going to drop your safety meter in the red section of the game to 0 and usually spawn a side quest. If it doesn't spawn the side quest that you want, you're going to have to go back into the red section of the game, beat 2 levels to refill your meter, and then go outside the red section to get that meter to drop again by completing 2 levels somewhere else. Hopefully that is not as confusing as it sounds, but basically you're going to have to go back and forth between the red section and a different section until you get the quest that you need. Once you have the quest unlocked, you're basically guaranteed the achievement as long as you don't finish the mission with accidentally killing somebody. So if you get through the mission, you accidentally shoot a robot, you accidentally run into a robot, quit out and try again. You don't want to have to grind for that mission again like I had to, because it is very frustrating and very time consuming. But hopefully I helped you explain how to get the mission if you did accidentally complete that side quest. But other than that, once you do have the side quest, it's very simple to get through that level without killing any enemies. I'll show that on screen as well. Very simple. And you should have all the achievements in the game. So thank you guys for watching. I hope I didn't confuse you too much. Hopefully this video did help you get all the achievements. I appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Alright? Peace.